Hello guys, so here just working a lot. Yeah, I've been doing a couple of stuff this week, and the idea of this video is to pretty much share what I've been implementing, what I've been kind of learning also this week. So hopefully this is going to be useful for somebody, and if not, it's also going to be useful for me because I can look back then to this. And so, anyways, so this week I've been pretty much all in into creating my AI marketing agency. And yeah, I was reading a book the other day called Deep Work, which is yeah really useful about learning the stuff and the basics for developing like a deep work mindset or something like that. And yeah, what I was reading and something that really resonated with me, was something about the kind of philosophies that you can use for deep work, and yeah, what I see was a philosophy that basically this is what I think Alex Hormozzi does also, which is like the bimodal philosophy is the name, where you dedicate some part of some days specific, to like manage your time. This is how Alex Hormozzi calls it, but in the book is different, but some days are manager time where you basically like used to are the tasks that require communication with people and are not like deep work, is outside the deep work of your project. And the other days are maker time. The minimum unit is days because basically this is like if how I can say, like the minimum unit where you can just develop deep work, really, really deep work, and you maximize that. So, I mean, I think it's pretty cool. And what I basically did in my case was divide my my maker works, where basically all I did was to advance in my marketing agency, and the rest, the other kind of days, were so actually only one day, which is today, is where I do all the other tasks that are not related to do like deep work to advance my agency and like create it, right? So that's why I'm doing this video today. I'm also doing like some reports, and yeah, organizing stuff in general, like cleaning my computer, all that kind of stuff, really. That's outside of my deep work, that what are, tasks that I still need to do, So, yeah, I think this is pretty useful because literally, like, I used to procrastinate a lot when I have, like, a bunch of tasks. And right now that I'm just, like, all in just one big task, which is just creating the agency, I think it has been like really, I mean, kind of easier for me really to concentrate. So yeah, that's something really useful. Something that I implemented this week was some kind of challenge actually, which was um, until like the 2 or 3 of February, I will be not listening to music. Even though right now I have some headphone, I really like use headphone all day just for because I'm used to it, But I really don't listen to any music with letters. I listen to classical music and stuff, but not that letter music. I mean, it's been kind of hard for me, but I realized that, um, yeah, I just saw it in a video. I don't want to be those kind of guys that are dependent of one thing. Yeah, it could be useful just like a disintoxication or something when I where I use like it can be useful, because if you wanna develop deep work, you don't want to have too many distractions, and yeah, maybe even though I use like music to kind of how I can say like distress myself. Right now, it's been kind of hard, but maybe developing the independence of music is going to help me to not distract that much. When I want to relax or something, I will stop listening to music and do something more less distracting. I think that's pretty much the purpose of that. And so yeah, hopefully it's going to be very very helpful. And if not, I don't think it's going to be a big trouble. I mean, in worst case, I just will be these 2 weeks like kind of like missing music. But anyways, it's not a big deal anyways. um and yeah, that's pretty much it. I think this is has been like the two main stuff that I've been playing. Let me check up. That was pretty much the main stuff. But yeah, I just feel like lately I've been way more organized. And I don't know if we're more organized, but I just feel like probably I have better systems than before. I just like started using Notion and stuff for a lot of things. I wrote down all my habits, the reasons, and yeah, the time that I spent. So hopefully that's improving. I think it's improving, but I'm not sure 100%. But I really think. Um, and yeah, generally, like what I've been doing this week is just going really deep into that into one niche for my marketing agency, and the idea is just like go all in, do deep research. Right now I'm trying to create the systems, and the idea is just like keep with that niche. I don't want to say forever because I probably it's not going to be forever, but the whole idea is to be as long as possible into that niche without switching, because it's something that really annoys me. Is like that shiny object, what you basically like just switch from niche to niche or to model inside of the marketing agency stuff. So yeah, the whole idea is to create a solid like business model between that niche, and hopefully like yeah really provide those guys a very good service, and something that they are really going to like. The thing is that there's a lot of competence. I was not going to say the niche, but whatever, the niche is this. There's a lot of competence into that niche, especially in the Spanish side, I guess, because yeah, those guys really have good tickets and stuff. So anyways, the whole point is really like create them systems, create them a very like complete lead generation system, and hopefully it's gonna work out. And if not, well, anyways, we'll see. So that's pretty much it, guys.